Today we're going to be talking about the NL Pure 14x52 from Swarovski. And we cannot say enough about these binos. They took the Western market for sure by storm, and it gives the best of the prism and ergonomics of the NL12s, but it gives you the zoom and ridiculous field of view of a 14 power zoom and a 52 millimeter objective. Very, very lightweight. You're kind of right in between the weight of a standard NL 1242 and a SLC HD 1556. It is a smaller stature than the SLCs. If the eye cups are down, they fit seamlessly into a medium binocular harness. I'm using marsupial gear as a reference because that's what I'm putting these in. I was fortunate enough to use these a lot throughout the kind of early winter all the way through the winter here. We were very fortunate to get quite a few pairs into the store, able to service a lot of you guys coming in looking for a pair, and they are flawless. Everyone who has looked through NL 1242s, you notice that it has a very natural field of view to them. That's because of the prism on these binos. If I pop these open, the prism runs out side to side, so it's a very natural field of view for everybody's eyes because of the way peripheral vision works. That was a big word for me. When you're looking, as I'm looking at the camera and Jesse behind the camera, it fades as I go out to either side, and that's why you're able to sit behind NL binos so much longer than you're able to sit behind other binos, is because it doesn't look like you're looking through a tube. It fades out to both sides, and that's why people are saying that they're able to sit behind these so much longer, and you're able to observe things in a much more natural manner. For me, I notice I don't have to squint as much when I'm looking through binos. I tend to be able to keep my face more relaxed, which keeps me in the glass a lot longer. And for hunting low desert mule deer to coos deer to even looking for bedded elk, you can spend quite a bit more time and you don't really get any of that eye fatigue. For me, it wasn't a huge deal in the winter months, but I know it's going to be so much better come summer scouting. Already with extreme light rays coming down on you here in the Arizona desert, a lot of people do tend to squint while they're glassing in the summer, whereas with this, you're going to be able to stay quite a bit more natural. Still get the normal spring-loaded twist-offs on the side here to where you can integrate the blanks that are in here now, or it does come with the little loopy ones that you can feed a retention system through, go into the binos. In the box, you do get the very nice carrying case, you get the neck strap, you get the soap and brush, and yes, I said soap and brush. These are completely waterproof down to a certain meter because they're European measurement. So I wash mine on cold water in the sink. I unscrew my eye cups, I take them all the way off, and I will clean my binos body-wise and then just leave them out, kind of shake them and let them air dry. This is a 52 millimeter objective, so it's a little bit different than most people are accustomed to. And it being a 14 power, that is a little bit of a white lie from Swarovski because it's actually better than that. If you run the numbers on this, these come out to actually a 14.7 power. So no, you're not going to be able to tell a difference between a 15 power and these 14 power binos. You do have a little bit different focus and diopter adjustment. If you're coming from an NL, it's same old, same old. If you're coming from a SLC HD, you no longer are going to do the focus, click the cup up and feel the turret click and then re-engage it. You will focus your left eye with the main focus knob here. Right eye will be with your, I call it kind of a turret lever. And I'm going to flip these around. If you look right in here, you'll see the little numbers. As I move this turret, that changes your diopter, and it does index at 0. So if I flip this, it doesn't want to move, and you just set yourself over to whatever you need. A lot of people note that if they tended to run like a +1 or even a -1 on their diopter, they're not having to do that with the NL14s just because of how natural of a view it is. It's not almost a augmented view of the binos. Most exciting part of this, and again, it's weird, but most of you watching this video know that I get excited about weird things, is Swarovski has a nice tripod adapter that goes with these. So your front eagle right here, you're able to, without dropping these off and me having short nails, you stick your thumbnail in there, pop this little sucker off, your little eagle sits right there, and it opens up the keyhole on the front of these binos. And hiding behind the box, we have the Swarovski TAS adapter. So this is a spring-loaded compression adapter for the binos. It excitingly is an Arca Swiss foot, so if you're running a tripod that directly locks into an Arca plate, you don't need to run a plate on these. You're able to get it to adapt immediately. If you are going to run these on a plate, it comes with the thread reducer in there as well as the 1/4-20 natural thread in there. So if I take this guy and I flick it forward, it'll open up that little expansion joint. Hopefully you can see that moving. The binos will then sit in the bottom of the keyhole, and I can feel it index up. And now the binos are just kind of loose on here. I pull this up, and it's rocking on the table because it's a poor example, but they're locked in. They don't want to fall off. It is it's a really nice system, super streamlined. You still get the articulation out of the binos. If you're going to be on a side hill and you want to level yourself out, you're going to be able to. If you want to take them off, throw that forward, pick up, and you just kind of give it a little wiggle, and you pull the binos away. So it's an extremely forgiving system. This is going to be integratable into the 2025 NL 1242s, 1042s, all the way down to little guys, as well as the new EO range 12x42s that we're going to be doing a video on here in just a little bit. It's super exciting that we're able to get a stock of these in the store. A lot of you may remember that when they first came out, it was kind of a madhouse. People were calling around everywhere. We had a waiting list for quite some time. Now we are fortunate enough to be able to have a good stock of these in-house. Josiah, the owner here, kind of realized the draw of these binos and ordered a lot of them. So we're going to be able to service pretty much the entire Southwest stock-wise with these binos. So we have a lot of pairs. We have them here at the downtown location. We have some out with Adrian and Frank at our Litchfield and I-10 West Valley location. So I can't really say enough about them. I really, really enjoy these. I enjoy that you're able to sit behind them so much longer. It is a natural view. The NLs themselves, the colors already popped exquisitely with the binos, and with the added 2 and, well, I guess you'd call it 2 3/4 power, if my math is correct, going from a 12 to a 14.7, you really can't beat it. I think these are the new king of the Western bino. I think the SLC HDs, as probably a lot of you have seen, they still have their place for some people price point wise, but there was a mass exodus of 15s on the interwebs, and people went nuts over these 14s. With us having them in stock, I expect them to go very, very quickly. So feel free to swing by the store. One of our favorite things to do is set them up on a tripod and let people actually glass through them. It's not just a thank you very much, here's your binos type thing. So we will set them up to the best of our ability on the tripod. We will put whatever other binos you want to look at on tripods to where you can do a comparison to see if these are something you're interested in. But honestly, I can think of probably 5 to 7 people that come in and say, how much better could they be? And very quickly, you will hear the word wow come out of their mouth as soon as they start glassing through these compared to other optics. in that higher power category. So feel free to swing on by. We would love to set these up on a tripod for you. We do have them in stock, so you can call in and reserve a pair. You can come in and purchase a pair, or we do have free shipping, so you can buy them on rossoutdoors.com. So please feel free to come on in. We would love to set them up or talk to you about these, and we hope to see you soon.